Hello everybody, we are here today with Antonio Navarro. Toni for your friends, for the friends.
Hi everyone. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here, interviewed by Esteban, a good friend and a good professional. So, looking forward to start with this interview.
Thank you, Toni. Toni is a digital marketing professional.
Yes.
With experience in 10 years experience.
Yes.
B2C and B2B, both in England and in Spain.
Yes.
Because he's from Spain, as you can maybe listen with the accent, my accent.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. Yeah, Spanish interview each other in English, but it's kind of fun as well.
Yeah, we are actually good friends because we met like a year and a half ago with activities of Mylingual, that is a Spanish company that promotes the learning of languages in bars and restaurants.
Yeah.
And then we have been doing these types of activities here in Manchester and also in Liverpool, where I'm based. So, if you would like to know even more about Toni's experience, both in the his personal life traveling and also his experience as an entrepreneur, follow us.
Yes, follow us, please.
So, what else about Toni? Toni is 35 years old.
Yes.
Right? He was born in Alicante, but after he went to Valencia to study a degree in marketing.
Marketing degree.
And where he stayed for 12 years, and then after a while he moved to Manchester in 2012.
2014, November 2014, almost 4 years now.
And then, you continued your career in marketing, digital marketing and sales.
Yes.
And then you created your company.
Yes.
That is, yes. What is the name of his company?
The name of the company is Toni Navarro Consulting, and now we are live on my Facebook page. And I started off with my business, running my business about 2 years ago. And the idea came out, as I've been always working for doing marketing. I've always been working for the companies, and then here in Manchester, after a while, wondering about whether to start my own business, having the contacts, having the experience. So I thought, why not running my own project where I can work with the projects I wanted to work with. I can be involved in different projects, running, creating, working with a team of people. So I always wanted to do that, but I never had the decision to take that step. So that happened 2 years ago. Never is too late. So now it's going well, and I'm happy that I took that step and I made that really good decision. So
so when you came here, you started learning more English, improving your English, and also you met your British girlfriend.
Yes. I met Laura, who is my lovely girlfriend, and when I came here, my English was okay, wasn't really good, so I struggled a little bit. But then I kept learning, going to different meetings, meetups, and I learned, I improved my English enough to like keep going with my career and probably like growing my English family here with Laura. So it's positive, it's a positive thing. Very happy for it.
And also, Toni is passionate about people and cultures, traveling, languages. He has been in United States, Canada, Egypt, many places in Europe. What else? Brazil, right?
Yeah. I'm as well as passionate about marketing, passionate about people, about different cultures, knowing different cultures, traveling to different countries. And it's one of the things that always keeps you interested about. Oh, I'm gonna learn this, how they behave differently. Only you compare English, British culture and Spanish culture, and there's lots of different costumes and things like you can learn and you can adapt to. Imagine different countries as you already been as well, like Thailand, and so it's amazing. It's exciting, right? Traveling and knowing people. And especially it's one of the good things of living in Manchester is you meet like I met lots of people from different countries because it's very multicultural. so, which is a great thing.
It is. Well, Antonio, tell us when did you decide to move to Manchester, and why, and how was your experience, especially at the beginning? Did you struggle at the beginning?
Yeah, actually, the decision of coming to Manchester was when I didn't like as much my job, my last job in Spain, and I decided like I needed a change. I needed to go abroad, and I decided Manchester before London because I heard good things about Manchester, the culture, etc. And I obviously struggled because of the accent. Because if you've been in Manchester, I don't know if you've been, you can think. I thought my English was better than it was when I came here. And first thing, the first contact, it took me a while to get used to the accent. But then I got used to the accent after a few months. Everything was fine, and but I struggled with the accent, understanding the different accents in England. As you know, you live in Liverpool, so the accent.
Go to Liverpool, and then
and then Scotland. Even if you go to Scotland as well, the accents is what you need to get used to. Because I used to work for international companies, but obviously talking to, between Spanish and English and through emails, sending emails, it was kind of easy. But then it took me a while, but I struggled, but I managed to.
And is there any special piece of advice that you would like to say to people who travel for the first time or who go to live to a new place?
Yeah. Of course, if I can give any advice, the first advice is please don't be afraid of meeting new people, speaking English. I know by fact, Spanish. When I came here first time, I was afraid to speak, and I was nervous. I felt nervous, anxious, especially on the phone. So I recommend people coming and attend to all the activities, meetups, any activity to practice, to meet new people, as well as going to the school. So one thing it worked really well for me was I used to set goals, like preparing exams or something that motivates me to keep going, learning. For example, I prepared first the first certificate, and then the advanced, and then it took me a while to learn writing and speaking, a mix of different activities. And then the main thing, the main advice would be, don't be afraid of speaking, don't be afraid of meeting people. They all been at some point learning. We're not born knowing everything. We need to learn, so we need to be. And that's the main advice I will give to people. Learn and practice and meet people, have fun, and enjoy the culture as well. Get involved into the culture. Get involved in meeting English people.
So yes, now you have become very fluent in English, as everybody can
well,
say.
It depends. Everybody can.
And now, what about your work experience here? How and when you decided to start the business in the UK?
Yeah, my experience here I could say it's been ups and downs. When I came, obviously I struggled to find a marketing job. So what I did was I kept working. I found a job in a hotel, and I did some different jobs like organizing events, working in a bar, doing lots of things to improve my English faster, as well as on site doing small gigs or jobs in marketing. And after a few months, I found my first job my job in marketing in a hotel here, and then I moved to that from that job a few months after to Brother UK. I worked in Brother UK for a year, and then I decided. That's when it came to me I was hanging, and I realized one day that I needed to run my own business. I always had that that passion of doing my own thing and the passion about marketing. So I mixed all together, and I decided started off about 2 years ago. While I was working abroad, I used to in the afternoons working long hours, preparing my business plan, working with my first clients, so building it up, and then till a year and a half ago when I decided to go 100% freelancing. But now, 2 months ago, I set up limited company. growing the team, so which is good. So it's been like.
Tell us more about your company. What is the inbound marketing?
We do inbound marketing, which is a methodology which combines different strategies like content marketing, SEO, all together. But it's basically we focus on attracting leads and attracting prospects and then converting them into leads. So it's a process that we follow. Yeah. First identify the buyer personas, create the content for them. So we help the clients to actually get the leads, convert the leads, and make more business in a way, in an inbound marketing way. So that's what we actually do. Yeah, me and my team. So actually.
And you work with companies in Spain and with companies here in the UK.
Yes. I'm quite lucky because as I work in Spain, I had lots of experience in Spain with companies in Spain. So I got contacts in Spain and I work with clients in Spain and I help companies to launch from Spain to launch in the UK as bilingual, the case of bilingual. And then, it's very like, I would say it's very like fulfilling, like being able to work internationally.
What do you think are the main differences between being an entrepreneur in Spain and being an entrepreneur in the UK?
That's actually a very good question. It's a very good, tricky question. Well, we all know in Spain it's sometimes difficult to, I'm not going to talk about that. I prefer to talk about the positive things, which is going to help more people if they want to run a business in the UK. Here there is lots of support from startup programs, from mentoring programs, and the way when I started off as a sole trader, which was by myself, and I've had to pay just a small tax to start with. So it was very easy to start with. Also, all the support, whereas in Spain, for example, to compare is, as you know, is quite difficult. You have to pay big amount of taxes, and you don't get as much support.
Even you don't have income, you need to pay every month. So
regardless of the
really
income
difficult.
you make, the money you bring into your business, you have to pay lots of money every single month. Whereas here, you start off, you start like bleeding up. You don't
need to pay anything until you get a certain amount of revenue.
So which is obviously helped me quite a lot to make the decision, and I don't regret of.
What would you do differently if you would start again? You started again.
First advice. Well, if I had started from the beginning, I would go straight to find like a mentor. Mentors, find different, not only one. Get support from programs like Business Pro Hub or NatWest Entrepreneurship. You've been in the programs, and any support from somebody who's got experience. And the other advice is like follow your passion, but first make sure that you have a why. You think why am I doing this? Don't do it for the money, because if you do it for the money, it could sound like a cliche, but if you do something for the money, I'm going to run a business to make money, it just becomes like something that it could be boring. You have to do something and find out why. I'm passionate about doing this, I'm following, and be happy about doing that, and the money will come if you're doing something that you really like.
Yeah, first of all, you have to do something that you feel passionate about, because you are going to work as crazy, many hours, so if you don't like it, it's not going to work.
And I'm going to say this as well, it's tough running your own business. Sometimes you feel lonely, sometimes you feel like, and all that struggle, you can actually overcome better if you're doing something that you like. Obviously waking up earlier, working long hours. So that's the piece of advice I would give.
One more question is this type of job, because you can do it everywhere. You need to spend some time building a network. But if you could do it in another place, what place would you like?
Oh well, I got many places in mind. I would love to work from. I mean, I like Manchester. I like the culture. like I said before, it's very multicultural, and I love working from here. I would love to be able to work from the beach. I love the beach. I love beach life, nice weather, running outside, practicing like water sports. I would love to live in anywhere where it's close to by the beach, and being able to just manage my business from there. But that's a dream. You gotta have the dream and work for it. So maybe it could happen in the future.
Antonio, what would you like to do in the future?
Well, what I would like to do in the future, I mean, my plan is my dream and my plan is being able to get retired in Spain, which is like most British people do, right? It's working here hard, doing business, and then getting retired and in a small villa in Spain, around Alicante somewhere, where I'm from, Alicante or somewhere, like, and being able to work like 20-30% of the time there, and the other way around. 70%.
Maybe spend the summer here and the winter. Well, the winter in Spain could be, but also maybe the winter in Thailand. What about that?
Why not? Yeah, I would love to do that.
Well, thank you for being here, listening to us.
Oh, it's thank you for inviting me and having me, and it's my first interview in English, and I hope more interviews will come. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Esteban.
Thank you, Antonio.
Yeah, a pleasure. Thanks everyone.
See you in another video.
See ya.